There's a truth that nobody tells you when you're younger, but as age settles in, it becomes painfully clear. The strength in your legs isn't just about walking, it's about freedom. It's about independence. It's about being able to get out of bed in the morning, step onto the floor, and trust that your legs will hold you up steady and strong. But then, one quiet morning, you wake up, sit at the edge of your bed, and your legs, they don't respond the way they used to. They tremble. They feel weak. Something as simple as standing up, something that used to be as easy as breathing, has become a struggle. You grip the edge of the bed, your hands clutching tightly as if letting go would mean collapsing to the floor. The stairs you used to conquer so easily now seem steeper, longer. Each step feels like a mountain, your knees creaking with every bend, your legs heavy and unsteady. You cling to the handrail, pausing halfway just to catch your breath. It's not because you're lazy. It's not because you're not trying. It's because your legs have been silently growing weaker, little by little, without you even realizing it. Every 11 seconds, a senior is hospitalized due to a fall. Those cold statistics aren't just numbers. Behind each one is a real person, a father, a grandmother, a friend lying in a hospital bed, staring out the window, wondering if they'll ever walk confidently again. And the most cruel truth, it's not just the fall that hurts. It's the loss of independence. Suddenly, everything changes. You need someone to help you out of a chair, to hold your hand as you walk across the room, to guide you up the stairs you once climbed without a second thought. Crossing the threshold of your own home is no longer a simple act. It becomes a journey filled with fear. But here's the truth. Nobody tells you it doesn't have to be this way. Weak legs aren't just a part of aging. They're the result of what you do or don't do every single day. And you don't need expensive therapies or piles of medication to get your strength back. The solution might already be sitting in your kitchen, quietly waiting for you. Just 4 simple foods can help restore your muscle strength, protect your joints, and keep you walking steady, strong, and free. I've seen it with my own eyes. Maria, 76, who fell in her bathroom and thought her legs would never be the same. Those slow, trembling steps through her tiny apartment were all she could manage. But after 3 months of changing her diet, she was walking confidently across the plaza, her smile bright, her eyes full of hope. Or Jose, 81, who couldn't stand up from his favorite chair without help. Now he climbs stairs, step by step, without fear, without hesitation. And it all starts with what they ate. Because your body hasn't given up. It's still fighting. It just needs the right fuel to rebuild, to grow stronger, to reclaim the freedom you once had. So don't go away just yet. I'm going to reveal 4 foods that can change everything. And the first one doesn't just help your legs grow stronger, it boosts your mood, helps you sleep better, and makes every step feel lighter. Before we begin, let me know where you're watching from and how old you are. Leave a comment below. Your stories, your struggles, and your victories inspire me more than you know. Together, we will walk this path one stronger, steadier step at a time. So, let's get started. The first food may seem small, but it is the foundation to rebuilding the strength in your legs. And it starts right now. What if I told you that after the age of 50, your muscles start to shrink, little by little, year after year? It doesn't happen all at once. It's silent, almost invisible. But it's happening. By the time you reach 70, you could lose up to 30% of your muscle strength. That's not just a number. It's the difference between walking confidently across your living room or gripping the walls just to make it down the hall. It's the difference between getting out of a chair on your own or needing someone to pull you up. The most shocking part, it's not just aging. Research shows that one of the biggest reasons for this muscle loss is right there in your kitchen, the lack of proper nutrition. Most people unknowingly starve their muscles, depriving them of the essential fuel they need to stay strong and stable. And as time goes on, the damage only gets worse. Your legs feel heavier, your balance less certain, and those everyday tasks that once felt so simple become daunting. The stairs seem taller, chairs feel lower, and walking across a room becomes a challenge. But there is hope. The answer isn't in expensive therapies or endless physical training. It's something simple, natural, and incredibly powerful: chickpeas. Just 1 cup of cooked chickpeas provides nearly 15 grams of plant-based protein, enough to support muscle repair and rebuild strength where it's been lost. But that's not all. Chickpeas are loaded with magnesium and iron, 2 essential minerals that play a key role in muscle health. Magnesium helps your muscles contract smoothly, reducing that unsteady feeling when you walk. Iron boosts circulation, feeding your muscles with the oxygen they need to stay strong. And it's not just hearsay. A groundbreaking study from the University of Murcia found that seniors who added chickpeas to their diet 3 times a week experienced 22% less muscle loss compared to those who didn't. 22%. That's not just a number, that's the difference between independence and dependency. That's the difference between standing up from your chair confidently or struggling to push yourself off. The best part, it's incredibly easy. You don't need fancy pills, endless therapies, or expensive supplements. You just need to add chickpeas to your meals 3 times a week. Toss them in your salad, blend them into a hearty soup, or roast them with olive oil and a touch of sea salt for a delicious snack. Simple, effective, and powerful. Imagine this for a moment: waking up in the morning, standing up from your chair without hesitation, walking confidently across your living room, climbing the stairs without that familiar strain. Chickpeas make that possible. Because your body isn't giving up. It's just waiting for you to give it the right fuel. Imagine it's late in the evening. You're enjoying a peaceful walk through the community garden, the sun dipping below the horizon, the cool breeze brushing your face. But suddenly, that familiar sensation creeps in: a sharp, tight pain running up your calf. You stop, grab a nearby bench, and wait for it to pass. But it doesn't. Not right away. You rub your leg, trying to ease the tension, but the cramp holds on stubbornly. For millions of older adults, this isn't just an inconvenience. These nighttime cramps are more than a passing discomfort. They're a sign. A warning that your muscles are crying out for something they desperately need. And the truth is, most people are missing it entirely. You've probably been told it's just dehydration, or maybe you need to stretch more. But the real cause, it's a lack of magnesium, a mineral that's crucial for muscle relaxation and nerve function. As we age, our bodies absorb less magnesium from the foods we eat. This deficiency makes our muscles stiff, cramp, and rebel, especially at night. That's why so many older adults find themselves waking up with that piercing pain in their legs, unable to go back to sleep. But what if you could change that? What if there was a simple, natural way to stop those nighttime cramps before they even start? The answer isn't in a bottle of pills. It's right in your pantry: pumpkin seeds. These tiny, crunchy seeds are packed with magnesium, nearly 40% of your daily requirement in just a small handful. Not only that, but they also contain zinc and healthy fats that support nerve health and reduce inflammation in your joints. When you eat them regularly, you're giving your muscles the minerals they need to relax, to stay calm, and to stop cramping up in the middle of the night. And the best part, it's incredibly easy. Just a handful in the afternoon sprinkled over a salad, mixed into oatmeal, or eaten plain as a snack. 3 times a week. That's all it takes to give your muscles the support they need to rest easy, to wake up refreshed, and to walk confidently the next day. Imagine a night where you sleep soundly, free of that sharp pain. A morning where you stand up and stretch with ease, ready to take on the day. That's the power of pumpkin seeds. Imagine standing in the warm water of a senior aerobics class, the water gently supporting your weight, making movement feel easy and light. But as you stretch and extend your legs, that familiar stiffness in your knees returns. The cracking, the popping, the subtle ache that never fully disappears. It's the silent reminder that your joints are not what they used to be. For millions of seniors, this is the daily reality, a constant battle with joint pain, stiffness, and the fear of fractures. The truth is, after the age of 60, our bones and joints begin to lose density. The cushion that once protected our knees and hips starts to wear away. And while most people think this is just a part of aging, there's more to the story. According to a recent study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, the loss of joint cartilage and bone density accelerates significantly without the right nutrients, specifically iodine and calcium. This is where it gets interesting. The solution isn't hidden in a pharmacy. It's not wrapped in a bottle of supplements. It's found in the ocean. Seaweed, a simple, natural food packed with iodine, calcium, and a unique compound called fucoidan, which is scientifically proven to reduce inflammation, rebuild cartilage, and enhance bone density. Studies from Kyoto University revealed that seniors who added seaweed to their diet just 3 times a week had 16% higher bone density than those who didn't. Think about that for a moment. 16% stronger bones. That's the difference between confidently walking up your porch steps or fearing every step could lead to a fall. That's the power of natural nutrition, no side effects, no heavy medications, just pure ocean-grown nutrients. And it's easy. Add a bit of wakame to your soups, sprinkle seaweed flakes over your salads, or enjoy nori wraps with your favorite veggies. 3 times a week is all it takes to start feeling the difference. Stronger knees, smoother joints, and the confidence to move without fear, because your body isn't giving up. It's just waiting for the right fuel to heal, to strengthen, and to keep you moving forward step by step, stronger than before. Imagine sitting at the breakfast table, the morning light spilling gently across the room. The smell of fresh coffee fills the air, and the sound of light chatter from friends at nearby tables brings a sense of comfort. But as you reach for your cup, you feel it again, that familiar tingling sensation running through your fingers, that dull numbness creeping into your toes. You shift uncomfortably, shaking your hands, flexing your feet, hoping the feeling goes away. But it lingers, stubborn and unyielding. For millions of older adults, this isn't just a morning inconvenience. It's a daily reminder of weakened nerves and poor circulation. That tingling, that numbness, it's your body's way of telling you that your peripheral nerves, the ones responsible for sending signals from your brain to your hands and feet, are struggling. Over time, this loss of sensation doesn't just make simple tasks harder, it becomes dangerous. Walking across the room, climbing stairs, even just standing up from a chair can feel uncertain, unsteady. But here's the truth, this isn't just about age. It's about what you feed your body. Research has shown that deficiencies in key nutrients, specifically healthy fats and antioxidants, are linked to nerve damage and increased inflammation. And the solution? It's not found in a pill or a medical procedure. It's found in something much simpler: Something that may already be sitting in your kitchen: avocado. Avocados are nature's perfect package for nerve health. They're packed with monounsaturated fats, which work to protect the myelin sheath, the insulating layer around your nerves that allows signals to travel smoothly. Think of it like the rubber coating around electrical wires. When it's strong and intact, everything flows perfectly. But when it's frayed or worn down, signals get lost, muscles weaken, and that familiar tingling begins. But that's not all. Avocados are rich in vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that reduces inflammation and protects your nerves from oxidative stress. Studies from the American Institute of Nutrition and Geriatrics found that seniors who included avocado in their diet 4 times a week experienced significantly less nerve pain and better balance than those who didn't. Less pain, more control. That's the difference. And it's easy. Just half an avocado with your morning toast, blended into a smoothie or sliced onto a fresh salad. 3 to 4 times a week is all it takes to begin restoring that feeling in your hands and feet, to walk with confidence, to stand without hesitation. Think about it: no more tingling when you reach for your coffee, no more numbness as you take those first steps in the morning. Just steady, confident movement. That's the power of avocado, because your body isn't giving up. It's just waiting for you to give it what it needs to reconnect, to feel stronger, to live fully. If something so simple could make such a powerful change, why not start today? Imagine sitting in a cozy room, surrounded by friends at your weekly book club. Laughter fills the air as you share stories, flip through the pages, and discuss your favorite characters. But then you pause. You can't quite remember the name of that main character, the one you just read about last week. You shake your head, brush it off, but it happens again. A small detail, a familiar face, a word that's just out of reach. It's frustrating, isn't it? For millions of older adults, these moments aren't just occasional lapses. They're daily reminders of how fragile memory can be. What starts as simple forgetfulness can gradually turn into longer pauses, deeper frustrations, and eventually the fear of losing independence. And the truth is, this isn't just a part of aging. Research shows that our brains, much like our muscles, weaken over time if they aren't given the right fuel. But here's the good news: the solution is simpler than you think. It's not found in a bottle of supplements or a long list of medications. It's found in something small, vibrant, and bursting with nutrients: blueberries. Blueberries are packed with antioxidants called anthocyanins, which have been scientifically proven to protect brain cells from oxidative stress and improve communication between brain cells. In fact, a study from the Tufts University found that seniors who included blueberries in their diet just 3 times a week showed improvements in memory and cognitive function by up to 20%. That's not just a number. That's the difference between confidently recalling a conversation and struggling to remember simple details. But why blueberries? Unlike other fruits, blueberries contain a unique combination of vitamins and antioxidants that cross the blood-brain barrier, directly nourishing the brain. This means better memory retention, sharper focus, and more confidence in your everyday interactions. And it's so simple to add them to your routine. A handful in your morning oatmeal, blended into a smoothie, or sprinkled over a fresh salad. 3 times a week. That's all it takes to feed your brain what it needs to stay sharp and resilient. Think about it. Imagine going back to that book club, flipping through the pages, recalling every detail with clarity. Imagine walking into a room and greeting friends by name, sharing stories without hesitation. That's the power of blueberries. Because your brain isn't giving up, it's just waiting for the right fuel to stay strong, to stay sharp, and to keep you confidently connected to the world around you. Imagine sitting in a community health workshop, surrounded by friends and neighbors, all gathered to learn about staying healthy as we age. The speaker begins to talk about the silent dangers lurking inside our bodies, dangers that many of us don't even realize are there. She clicks to the next slide, and on the screen is a startling fact. Heart disease is the leading cause of death for adults over 60 in America. The room falls silent. You can hear the pens scribbling notes, the whispers of concern. For millions of seniors, heart health is a constant worry. The shortness of breath after walking up the stairs, the tightness in the chest after a simple chore. These are not just signs of aging, they are red flags, warnings that the heart is struggling. But here's the part that most people don't realize. It's not just about age. It's about inflammation, chronic, silent inflammation that builds up in your arteries over time, narrowing the pathways, restricting blood flow, and putting constant pressure on your heart. But what if there was a way to fight back? What if the solution wasn't some expensive prescription or invasive procedure? What if it was something as simple as the food you eat? The answer lies in one of nature's most powerful sources of heart-boosting nutrients: salmon. Salmon is packed with omega-3 fatty acids, powerful compounds that have been scientifically proven to reduce inflammation, lower blood pressure, and improve arterial health. According to a study published in the American Heart Journal, seniors who included salmon in their diet just twice a week saw a 35% reduction in heart-related complications. That's not just a statistic, that's real lives. Real people who are walking upstairs without losing their breath, carrying groceries without feeling that familiar tightness in their chest. And it's not just the omega-3s. Salmon is also rich in potassium and selenium, which help maintain proper heart rhythms and protect against cellular damage. When combined, these nutrients work to keep your arteries clear, your blood pressure stable, and your heart strong. The best part, it's incredibly easy to incorporate into your routine. Grilled with a sprinkle of lemon, baked with fresh herbs, or even enjoyed as smoked salmon with a slice of whole grain toast. 2 servings a week. That's all it takes to give your heart the support it needs to stay strong, to fight back against inflammation, and to keep you moving with confidence. Imagine this: waking up in the morning, feeling energized, walking up the stairs without stopping, carrying your groceries with ease, and knowing your heart is stronger and healthier than it's been in years. That's the power of salmon. Because your heart isn't giving up, it's just waiting for the right nutrition to thrive, to heal, and to keep you living life fully, one strong heartbeat at a time. I want you to pause for a moment and think back to everything we just uncovered together. The truth is, aging doesn't have to mean surrendering your strength, your memory, or your independence. It doesn't mean accepting that your legs will get weaker, that your mind will get foggy, or that your heart will struggle with every step. We've walked through 5 powerful natural solutions, each one a gift from nature, designed to rebuild what time has tried to take away. Chickpeas to restore muscle strength, giving you the power to stand tall and walk with confidence. Pumpkin seeds to protect your nerves and end those nighttime cramps that steal your rest. Seaweed to rebuild your joints and make every step feel lighter. Avocado to bring back feeling in your hands and feet, reconnecting you to the world around you. And blueberries to sharpen your mind, so you never lose those precious memories. And finally, salmon to fortify your heart, ensuring every beat is strong and steady. But here's the most important part: I don't want you to just watch this and move on. Because information without action changes nothing. These 6 foods are not just ideas, they are steps toward taking back control of your life. Imagine waking up each morning feeling strong, energized, ready to move through your day with purpose. Imagine never worrying about a weak grip, a wobbly step, or forgetting the names of those you love. I want you to do something for me, actually. Do it for yourself. In the comments below, tell me which of these 6 foods you're going to start with. Is it chickpeas for stronger legs? Pumpkin seeds for peaceful sleep? Maybe it's avocado to regain feeling in your hands and feet. Write it down. Make it real. Because the first step to change is commitment. And if you found this valuable, don't keep it to yourself. Share this video with someone you love, your parents, your friends, your community. Let's build a stronger, healthier life together, one meal at a time. And if you're ready for more, if you're truly ready to unlock the secrets to living not just longer, but stronger, then stay with me. Because in the next video, I'm going to reveal the 3 deadly mistakes that most seniors make every morning that silently damage their hearts. It's something nobody talks about, but it's the reason so many people struggle without ever knowing why. You don't want to miss this. So make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you've hit that notification bell, and most importantly, take action today. Because every step matters. Every choice counts. And the best version of your life is still waiting for you. I'll see you in the next video where every choice you make brings you closer to strength, health, and independence.